So normally with the ad script, what I've found is that short and sweet works best. So I've tested numerous lengths of videos. Most people, the biggest mistake they've made, or I've personally made, is creating this really well put together 5-minute video. Those do not work well. The ones that work well are usually about a minute and 30 seconds. I, I, I know it's crazy, but those work beautifully and it makes the job easier for us, right? So a big mistake that I made early on is trying to fit everything into the video, all the information about me, all the information about my products, my company, and that was a huge mistake. Instead, the only purpose of the ad should be to get a click. Okay, the only purpose of the ad is to get a click. So here's kind of what the template looks like. The very first 5 seconds is you want to get the attention of your target audience and you want to repel everyone else. Because here's how YouTube works. YouTube will charge you if someone watches past the first 30 seconds. Okay? So a big mistake that people make is try to create all this curiosity in the beginning, but then if you get everyone watching, then you're going to be charged for all these people and they might not be relevant to your opportunity. So you want to get rid of those people so you don't get charged for them. So for the first 5 seconds, you want to say something that calls out the perfect person and gets rid of everyone else. Okay. So usually when I'm promoting my business opportunity, because typically I like to use ads to build my downline, my personal strategy is I use warm market to sell products, services, and I use advertising to build a team. The reason
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yes. Typically, I like to use my warm market, so friends and family, the typical network marketing strategies to sell products, get customers, and I like to use advertising to build my downline. The reason why is because a customer, on average, what I'm earning from a customer ranges from like $20 to $100, something in that ballpark. Whereas a business builder, over the span of maybe 6 months, a business builder is worth thousands of dollars to me, right? So because of that, my personal strategy, and you can use ads to get both customers and downline, but for me personally, I like to use warm market and I teach my downline to get customers from their warm market and then attract business builders with advertising. Okay. Only because it makes more financial sense. So with that being said, I like to say something along the lines of like, Bob here makes more in 1 month than he did as a teacher in a full year. So I'll take someone in my company. Currently, I use myself as the example, but before I had the results, I would use someone in my upline or a mentor, and I would share their story. So by saying, Bob is a teacher and he makes more in 1 month now than he did in a full year, to the people who are interested in looking for a business opportunity, that's going to catch their attention, especially because we are targeting people who are searching for a home business opportunity, right? But for the people who couldn't care less about looking for another opportunity, they're going to click that skip button. Are you guys familiar? When you're watching YouTube, you see an ad and you have to wait the 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So you want them to click skip if they're not looking for your thing, because you don't want to be charged for their view. So that's the first 5 seconds, is you want to present a story that gets people's curiosity while simultaneously talking to the people you want to talk to and repelling everybody else. From there, if they haven't clicked on the skip button, what you want to do is the next 15 to 30 seconds is you want to explain exactly what you just said, because now they're going to be like, wait, what? How is it possible that someone can make more in 1 month than a full year? So you want to explain it very quickly in a very understandable terms. So you don't want to start off with, well, Arbonne was founded in 1944. It was founded, none of that, nothing about so the example that I use is I say, imagine if there was a movie that you loved. I'm sorry, I say something along the lines of, imagine if there's a movie that you really enjoyed and you share it with you post it on social media about it, and someone on your friends, one of your acquaintances went and watched it. right? Now imagine if every time you did that, you were paid for each person who watched that movie. So that's a very simple way of explaining how we can be sharing things that we already use, already love, things that we're already doing and get paid for it, right? So someone who's viewing that might think, oh, that would be awesome if I get paid doing something that I already do, sharing products that I already enjoy. So then what I do is, so I explain it very simply in those terms so that anyone can kind of get a grasp of the concept. And then I show how all these other people are also achieving similar results. So what I do is I take people from my company, I take case studies and I say, Michelle here was able to achieve this result by doing the same strategy. Michael here also, and I try to use very diverse examples. So people of all ages, young, old, all genders, well, actually it depends on your opportunity, right? If your products, if you're selling cosmetics, for example, you're probably going to only want to use women mostly because the majority of your audience is going to be women. So I always keep in mind who I'm trying to speak to, and then I use a ton of examples to show that other people are getting the same results, because people want to see people, you want to pique their interest, and then you want to show them a ton of other case studies of people accomplishing the same thing. What I literally say and is all these people are achieving similar results, and then what I'll usually do is like either use pictures to show people, or I will record my screen as I show, like we have like a Facebook group where people post their results. So I'll just kind of scroll through that and show them that there's tons of people getting results. Or you could use your website, your back office, and show the case studies. How you show it doesn't really matter, but what I'll just say is all these people are getting similar results, and then I'll show them visually somehow.
So you would need to obviously get their approval though if you're going to start flashing their faces.
Yes, absolutely. You would need their approval. For that reason, I usually use people in my team. I usually highlight my leaders who are doing really well. But yeah, you definitely don't want to use someone that you don't have a relationship with and then use their photos. That would be really bad. So make sure it's someone that you have a relationship with. Normally your upline, people in your upline or the big names in your company, they typically don't mind being, highlighted in that way. So, but the point is you want to show that there are other people getting results, big results, small results, all variations of results. And then at that point, you just want to get the click. So you ask for the click. So something that I'll say is, I can't explain all the details in this video. So what I need you to do is click the button below and you can watch a free presentation where I explain thoroughly how this is possible, right? So within 45 seconds, I'm already asking them for the click. Most people, what they're doing is they're still rambling on about, right? So you just want to get the attention, you want curiosity, you want to show other people are getting the result, and then you want to get the click. What I do after that is most people will click at this point, but for the people who haven't, you then want to still be a little persuasive. So what I go into is what I call the without segment. So here I say, I know what you're thinking. You probably think that you need a ton of money. You need a ton of business experience. You need, what else do people say? Usually it's money, experience, and technical skills. So people usually think you need those three things in order to start a business. So I say, so I combat that. I counter that objection. I say, I know what you're thinking. You probably think that Joe here is a business genius. He worked with a ton of money and he's a tech whiz, but that's not the case at all. He's a regular guy. He was a teacher. And now he's using the strategy that I'm about to share with you to build residual income, right? Very simply just countering all of those objections that they might have. So if you're sharing like a weight loss product, you want to counter the common objections. Like, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that they did the keto diet, or they're counting calories, or they're going to the gym. So all the things that they are, the common things that you guys know what I'm talking about. With every industry, there's those common objections. So you just counter them. So then they're thinking, okay, let me check this out then, if it's not with all the things that I don't enjoy doing. So then after you do the without segment is another call to action. You just say, again, I can't explain it all in this quick video. So what I need you to do is click the button on the next page. You're going to see an opportunity to enter your name and email address, and then you'll see a quick presentation where I share everything, where I reveal it all. Okay. And then the very last 5 seconds is just a little bit of scarcity, because humans don't take action unless there's some form of, okay, I have to do it right now. So I just throw in a line. I say something like along the lines of, I don't know how much longer this will be available, so make sure to do it now, because you may not have the opportunity to do so in the future. So go ahead, click the button, and I'll see you on the next page. Very short and simple. This format works the best.